Hello, my name is Mark McKinney. I was in the railroad industry for more than 31 years. Most of that time I was working as a locomotive engineer right out of St. Paul, Minnesota. Now about 20 years ago I was called to work at Shoreham, which is a small switching yard where we would just take cars, divide them up, put them all back together so that they could be picked up by another train when they came by later that day. Now I have a son who also was an engineer, worked for the same company as I did, and he was that day bringing a train back from Glenwood, Minnesota to St. Paul, which meant that he's going to be coming right past the location that I'm working. Well, now the protocol that he would have for his train was, before he entered onto the Burlington Northern tracks to get down to St. Paul, he had to call the dispatcher and get permission to come. Once he received that permission, he would call our dispatcher and let them know that I have permission from the Burlington Northern, may I proceed? Our dispatcher would tell him yes. Well, because I was working on the same radio channel, I heard that that's who was coming, my son. Now he had to stop and line a switch for his direction of movement, so I knew that if I got into his way, it would not be blocking him for any more than just a couple of minutes. So I purposed to put my engines right in front of where he was going. Well, he knew that I was on that train, and so he looked and he got on the radio and he says, "Dad, I have permission to go to the Burlington Northern tracks. I need you to move your engines." I said, "Nope, not going to happen." He said, "But I have permission." And I said, "Nope." Well, about 20 seconds later I get a phone call on my cell phone. I said, "Well, who in the world would be calling me?" And I look and it's my wife, his mother. I said, "Hello?" And she says, "Get out of his way." I hung up the phone, picked up the radio to talk to my son. I said, "You called your mother?" He goes, "Yep." He said, "I bet you're going to move now." And I did. We laughed about that. Had a family reunion the other day. Brought that up and we're still laughing about it. Call his mom. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will be recording more memories from my railroad career. If you happen to hit the subscribe button the next time that I make one of these videos, you'll be notified that they're out. Thank you again. Mark McKinney, out.